Marks 1 week since 18-year-old North Shore honor student and football player Jarvon Coles was shot and killed at a house party in Humble. This morning, hundreds paid their final respects. Katira Winfrey was there as Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee and Houston Mayor John Whitmire declared today Jarvon Coles Day.
If you could package the love for Jarvon Coles, it would be bursting at the seams. The main sanctuary was packed with more visitors filing into the auditorium, many remembering him, but also encouraging others to follow in his same drive and compassion.
I didn't have a testimony until you have to bury your child.
It's not how long you live, but how you live. That's one of the many messages shared with family, friends, gathered at Light of the World Christian Fellowship Church for Jarvon VZ Coles' celebration of life service.
I don't know where my life would take me, but I hope that I can touch somebody.
A roster of people from family, pastors, friends, and teammates remembered the young man for a life cut short, while honoring the amazing work he did in that time.
That smile, that leadership, the active in the community.
Everyone shared grief, but also shared the joy of knowing Coles, because to know him, they say, is to love him. His commitment to family, education, community, and football, all evident through their stories and the mass turnout.
Nothing but love, man. They came out and supported my son. I don't know what to say.
Coles was supposed to be preparing for prom, graduation, and starting college, but all those dreams, gone. It's been a week since he was shelled for being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I would just like for them to turn themselves in, admit what they did. What they did was wrong. You took an innocent life.
And while the prayer is for justice, his father has a personal message for whoever is responsible for this family's loss.
The Bible says you should fear no man but God. So if anybody know anything, man, just come clean.
Hey everyone, it's just Sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about this tragic story coming out of the state of Texas. And it happened on March 9th, where this young man lost his life for just basically doing things that, young people do. Just go to house parties. But unfortunately, this house party, he did not make it back home. And several things that I have to say about this story. First of all, I think I saw this story somewhere on Facebook, but it didn't focus on what happened to him. It was mainly focused on, Jalen Hurts, how he paid for the funeral of this young man, which is a very good thing. But the thing is, when I went to, research about why, what happened to this young man, why is Jalen Hurts paying for his funeral? I think the late Jarvon Coles played for the rival school of Jalen Hurts, the one that he attended. So this was like his rival school. And then, he wanted to do a good deed. But the thing is, not mainly with Jalen Hurts, the media just focus on, oh yeah, Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles is paying for the funeral. But not, yes, we're going to put that out there, but that's like the first few pages. This is all that they're talking about. If you look here, that's all they're talking about. That's all the results show, that Jalen Hurts is paying for the funeral. But what happened to this young man? This is what I've always said. I've always said this in my videos, especially raising young kids. Your child has, potential. They're going someplace. You really have to be careful. Gone are like the days when you say, oh, they're kids, let them be kids, let them have fun. Their fun could be their last. That could be their last fun. Because this young man was supposed to be preparing for, he's supposed to be graduating, prom, different senior activities. And they buried him. So instead of graduating, he is buried. And he is, yes, he'll live on with different things that they're going to do for him. But he's no longer here. So now it's like, if your child has any future, you really have to be careful about letting them be kids, letting them be teenagers, because it's always somebody out there that do not care about life, do not see their life have value, and they do the most dumbest things, make the most dumbest decisions, and it's always the person who's the life of the party. Look at all these news stories that come out. This person was the life of the party. This person will give you the shirt off their back. You see, people like to say that because that's what everybody say, but really most of the time the people that are losing their life is people that was really a light to their family, a light to their community, an asset, and then that's the one that's being snuffed out. So you have to be very careful of who you hang out with, where you go, because sometimes the tragedy, the death wasn't even for you, but the fact that you were in that place, you became the victim. So it's very unfortunate. This young man lost his life. Don't know if they're gonna find out who it is, because I think they was in the party and the shots came from across the street. So I don't know if that was somebody who attended the party and left, or somebody who, because supposedly the party was advertised on social media. So you don't know, all kind of people pulling up. And this young man lost his life. That is very sad. So it's like, if you know somebody like who's the life of the party, the glue that keeps the family together, the person giving you the shirt off their back, if people have told you that, if you know somebody like this, I mean, you really have to tell them, be careful where you go. And then it's another thing where people say that, oh, that's what God wanted and stuff like that. Not saying that's what the people say, but that's what a lot of people say when they lose, their family members, friends. Oh, God saw that he needed. No, the devil still kills and destroy. God come, he sent Jesus to give you life and life more abundantly. It's the devil that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Some stuff don't do nothing with God. So that's why you have to be sometimes you just have to be very mindful. I mean, if you feeling that, sometimes we get that feeling we're not supposed to go someplace. Sometimes we have like a hold up, we can't find keys. Like we planning this thing and everything is going wrong, and sometimes we don't take that as hint to sit our behinds down, and then we just press through, and then there's danger waiting ahead of us. So as parents, as friends, family members, just be mindful of who you hang out, where you go nowadays, unfortunately, and that's the world that we live in. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.